Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Maestro Game production, and we have some very mixed news. Our form has definitely been much better than it has been in recent videos. That is some of the good news. So we find ourselves currently 8th place with 9 wins, 5 draws and 6 losses before our game against top of the table Leeds at Ellen Road. But getting into our fixtures since I was last with you, very interesting game at home to Preston North End. 4-3, we had goals from Adley Green, who I believe has actually been having a pretty good season this year. So he opened the score for Preston. That was then equalised by Shabani. It was then followed up by Harrop, scoring for them. Milinkovic then equalised for us before before Magnus then put us in the lead. Harrop equalised for them on the 85th, and then Milinkovic got us the lead back on the 88th. So that was quite the game. I really wish you actually got to see that game, but unfortunately I can't capture every great game. The next game, of course, was then away at Barnsley. This was 10 days ago as I am currently recording. Riyad Brewster, 30th minute goal. We got a 60th minute penalty, and then below with a 68th minute goal. Nice easy 3-0 win. I've now just played the Stoke game before this video, and that ended 3-2. Now, I'll be honest, Stoke dominated us to start with, but by the end of the game, we had some obnoxious match stats. I believe we was 41 shots to like 11. So, yeah, it was definitely a game of two halves. They opened up with Nagoy. He got 2 goals. We then had Garner score, not the country, followed by an equaliser from Tom Edwards. Basically, he fluffed his lines trying to clear the ball off the line, and that equalised for us. But unfortunately, Nick Powell decided to hit a screamer and take the win for Stoke. So, without further ado, let's get into the first of our 2 games against Leeds United. Okay, so we are here for our 7:45 kickoff at Ellen Road, and it appears they're playing a 4-2-2, or 4-2-4 apparently to the game, because it counts your wingers as strikers, against our 4-2-3-1. Their team for today consists of Bamford, which is going to be quite interesting. They've got Cooper at the back. They have 4 short on the bench. Honestly, this is a team we can take. After all, Leeds United are short-sighted and they shouldn't see us down in 8th place right now. Our team, though, is, of course, playing the plan B. So we have George Long in goal. We have Dwight and Burke at the back, with Kingsley on the left and Justin on the right, until he gets some more yellow cards. Irvin and Garner in central midfield. Below on the left, Shabani in central attacking mid and Milinkovic on the right. Brewster is, of course, up front. Milinkovic, in about 3 or 4 games' time, however, should be swapping to that left-hand side, because we should eventually have Jarrad Bowen back. Fingers crossed. On our bench, we have Ingram, Lishai, as it likes to change the J to an I, Pennington, Carew, Stewart, Terral and Magnus. Carew, of course, is filling in our homegrown at club spot, which is needed. Cliff Byron, I think we should try to encourage the team. Now, I've noticed our assistant is rather on the friendly side, so we do need to be a bit more aggressive than our assistant suggests, for the most part. So, no, we don't want to give the fans... We're huge underdogs. So there's no pressure on you to succeed. Go out there and show everyone what you've got. Well, there's the pressure of the fact that they're literally just down the road, but yeah. We're the underdogs here, that's it. Yeah, let's go cause an upset. Let's do it. Underdogs are go! Oh, we've got journalist Georgia Pope. I wonder if she's related to any of the popes in Hazel. Anyways, she is from BBC Radio Humberside. She's devious. Ooh. but she's rather friendly with me. Interesting. Matthew, it's Derby Day. How much do you look forward to taking on your local rivals? Well, as you all know, Man U fan, Hull City fan, I really do like taking on Leeds. It's always a tremendous occasion, and atmosphere is somewhat to behold. Hopefully we can harness the energy and intensity of the day and send the fans home happy. That seems reasonable. If not a bit over the top. Do you have any worries about the players being able to keep their heads in the heated atmosphere? I mean, we all know Leeds' attitude to tackling, and my team this season has been very hard with its tackles, as the media likes to remind me. So, I don't have any worries up front. General mind just before kick-off, yeah. How are you approaching the task of breaching the championship's best defence? By using one striker, of course. With our very weak offence, that's how we're going to break their very strong defence. We have to find and exploit their weaknesses. They exist, so it's up to us to make the most of them. I don't think we need to do anything special, but we have to believe we can beat them because we can. That's not quite right. I'm treating it as a normal match, we know. I mean, it probably isn't going to take only one goal in this match. We're very hard to beat, and we might have... they're very hard to beat, and we might have to accept they're the better team. No, we're never accepting Leeds as a better team. How dare that be a suggestion? We are the better team. We could be the bottom of the non-league pyramid, and we would still be the better team. Because it's in here what counts. Wait, in here. I apologise. I'm a little too near to the camera for you to see my heart. I promise you, it exists. If even a little black. But into the game. Before I get a little too distracted, let's just move this league table up. We want to see us knocking Leeds United down to second place. As we beat them 3-0 at their home ground. Burke hoofs one up, Milinkovic, Shabani to Brewster. Brewster does not get it to Milinkovic. That would have been a deadly ball if it got through, but we have the ball back thanks to Leeds passing us it. Garner, come on Garner. Oh, unlucky. That would have been a nice goal. But we have Kingsley with the ball. Throws it to Irving. Irving whips a nice ball in. Doesn't get to Milinkovic, but Justin has the ball now. And he passes it. Why, Justin? Why? Why do you do this? And why do both my centre-backs already have yellow cards? That is not a good sign. Oh, jeez. We are getting fined after this game. We have 3 yellow cards and it's been 27 minutes. Approaching 28. Burke kicks out the defender and Leeds United hoof it away. We have Helder Costa on the counter-attack down this left-hand side. Whips the ball into no one. Kingsley heads it away. We've still not got rid of the danger though. Phillips has the ball on this left-hand side. Plays it to Alewski, who seems to have walked around our defence before Garner blocks it, and we have a corner. That is kind of worrying when he can just walk around 2 defenders and not have a care in the world. Lucky for us, Costa shoots like that. I was much nearer to the corner flag than our goal. 3 out of 4 defenders now are on yellow cards. We are up to 4 yellow cards already. We are definitely getting that fine. I believe that's £5,000 fine. We've had it twice this season already, and it looks like we're getting it for a 3rd. Clark plays it out wide to Cooper, who plays it back to White. Now what will White in his white do on this right? Plays it back to Zeflan. Oh, sorry, Zefan. Who brings it inside? Leeds still have possession on the edge of the area. Helder Costa, who might hit the corner flag from here. I can see him hitting the corner flag much more than the goal. So he plays it back to Alewski. Alewski shoots and it's a goal. Darn it, Alewski. Darn it, darn it, darn it. This is not good, lads. I want to see some passion. And you know what? Get attacking. We're going to go down fighting. We are going down fighting. Cooper plays it back to Castile. Plays it to White. White it Shackleton. Come on, win the ball back, lads. Nice one, Justin. Intercepts the ball. He is bombing it down this right now. Can he get a ball in? Nice ball across. Brewster. Come on, Brewster. Oh, come on. It's in the back of the net, but sadly it's a free kick. And you can probably hear sirens in the background. That is what I have to deal with on a daily basis, about 50 times a day. Or it feels like 50 times a day at least. It is rather frustrating, but that is the nature of having a main road nearby. Kingsley. White. White plays it to Zeflan. I really want to say Zeflan. I don't know why. Garner. Nice ball through to Brewster, who plays it to Milinkovic, who can't get onto the end of it. Come on, chase it down, lads. It's hoofed back out. Kingsley. Oh, nearly gets through. Nice header by White, though. Below has got it back. Below can't get it over to Milinkovic, and Bamford is on the counter-attack. This is not looking good, folks. This is definitely not looking good. Good save, Long. And they hit the side netting. But half-time, we are currently down 1-0 to Dirty Leeds. Match stats are as follows. They've had 11 shots to our 9, 3 on target to our 3 on target, 4 fouls to our 11, 0 yellow cards to our 5, 58% possession to 42% possession. I find it kind of sketchy that they have not had a yellow card yet. 4 fouls, 0 cards? Interesting, referee. Interesting. But the best performers, of course, have been Alowski, who's had a 96% passing completion ratio, as well as their goal, and an 8.2 rating. Our best has been George Long with a 6.8 rating. Struggling to perform, Kingsley with a 6.4, doesn't tell us why. And Niketia with a 6.5. Other scores so far, Bristol City even are 1-0 up against Millwall. Huddersfield are 1-0 up away to Charlton. Nottingham Forest are 1-0 up at home to Middlesbrough. Preston is 0-0 against Fulham, and Stoke is 0-0 against Luton. Cliff Byron, I think we should really sympathise. No, I think I should go throw a brick at each and every one of them. I expect a much better showing in this half. And that has gone down great, even with Nevis Nelly Garner and Anxious Weiss. I do worry about 3 players being on yellow cards at the back, though. That bit is worrying the heck out of me. So I'm probably going to pull a couple of them off. Kingsley plays it to Irvin. Irvin hoops it up to Newbody. I think I'll probably double sub them on about the 55th. Make it a little bit earlier than normal. Just so we don't have to worry about them so long. So hold out 7 minutes, lads. Just 7 minutes, you can do it. Don't have to get sent off. Oh. Looks like we've got our last highlight before I make those substitutions. Garner plays it up to Justin. Justin coming down this right hand side. Will he play it over the top to Milinkovic? No, he tries to go alone and gets dispossessed by Costa, who plays it to Forshaw Cooper. Nice head by Below though. Brewster's got it back. Will Brewster go inside now? Oh, nice back post cross to Below, and it's a goal. Let's go. Norberto Below with his 4th goal of the season, assisted by Ryan Brewster. Norbert Below. Honestly, not a bullet header at all. That was pretty soft. Keeper probably should have done a bit better, but a goal is a goal, and I will take it. And it's even gone past the 55th minute. I've got distracted, and I've let another highlight part. Nikita. Good job. Nice save at Long. That gentleman has been struggling for Leeds so far this game, so I'm glad we've kept him struggling. Right, now let's get our substitutions on before I have a heart attack worrying about these players. So, Justin, you can come off. Who has been worse, Weiss or Burke? Weiss has been the worst performer out of the two. So, Pennington shall come on. We shall then... You know what? Milinkovic is on a yellow card and playing bad. And below, although he is dying on us. Right. This is interesting. 1-1. Do I take Brewster? You know, I'm resting Brewster for the next... when's our next game, though? I didn't pay attention to how long till our next match. How long till we play Charlton? You know what? I'm going to risk the fact that Brewster's going to be too tired. Magnus, I'm sure, will be great against 23rd in the league struggling Charlton if we need him. So, see, Garner's doing okay, 6.8, but he's nervous. Don't know why he's nervous. Jackson, not doing so good, isn't nervous. Well, let's get a scare. We're going to keep the 3 yellow cards on the pitch and pray none of them get sent off in the last half an hour of the game. Which, considering it's a derby, is very likely. Pennington heads it away. Cooper holds the ball up, plays it to White on the right. Plays it inside to 4. Shackleton's got the ball now. And it is intercepted by Berg. Good job, Berg. We have Brewster on the counter-attack. He is dispossessed by Cooper, though, but it has fallen to Milinkovic. Milinkovic is now on the right-hand side. Nice little play. Shabani to Milinkovic, and it's a nice save by Castile. Castile? What is your name? I kind of just want to call you Castile now. Pennington plays it down to Garner. Plays it back to Pennington. Pennington plays it out wide to Milinkovic on this left-hand side. He has yet to move back over to the right. New highlight. Nice cross by Leeds. Below heads it away, but it goes to Nikita. Ay. That is not good. Come on, lads. Show a bit of passion. We need some passion fruit right now. That is not good. Brewster. Bombing it down the left. Come on, Brewster. You can do this. Oh, come on, Brewster. You need to save the game. We need you, Brewster. We need you. Casilla. Oh, nice tackle. Milinkovic plays it to Shabani, who just decides to kick it back to Leeds. That is not helpful at all, Shabani. Come on, Justin. You can get Costa, surely. No. It's all fallen apart. It has all fallen apart, folks. He started from the bottom and now he's here. Eddie Nikita, 7th and 6th goal of the season, assisted by Helder Costa. He's turned his game around and he has turned Leeds' fortunes around in today's game. That is not good. Especially considering how this one did start out. It was rather the competitive game, and now it is looking dead in the water. Come on, Milinkovic. Brewster keeps it in. Plays it back to Milinkovic. Garner, let's go. Second goal. 18 minutes left, folks. 18 minutes left to get an equaliser. Can we do it? I'm not going to go very attacking because it honestly seems like a clock drain when you go that high. So we'll leave it attacking. Hopefully we can pull another one back. I'm of course going to demand more because we've only got 2 and they have 3. Forrester plays it to Phillips. Plays it to Clark. Clark back to Phillips. To Nikita. Nice save by Long. If he starts that first half as their worst performer and then gets a hat-trick, it's going to send me nuts. Burke, nice header away. Goes back to a Leeds player though. Nice tackle by Garner. Garner, back to Shabani. Shabani plays one over. Nice one, Brewster. He's got past Cooper. He's got help on the left-hand side. Can he? Come on, Brewster! Brewster, you sexy human being. Now, it feels really weird cheering on a Liverpool youngster, but come on, Brewster. 10th goal of the season, assisted by Meritan Shabani, Ryan Brewster. I'm sorry. I really cannot help myself. I must do those from time to time. Lashar plays it to Garner. Back to Lashar. Lashar's holding the ball up. Come on. Come on, lads. You know, I'm going to drop this attacking back to positive. It seems kind of risky leaving it attacking at this stage. I'm kind of happy with the 3-3. If I can take a 4-3 win, then great, but actually, top of the table. It's been a tricky one. Let's just get away with the draw. Hit and run. Below. Come on. Inside. Come on, below. Oh, come on. Casilla. Casilla. Casilla, Casilla, Casilla. 5 minutes of added time. That is not going to do anything for my nerves in this game. That sure is not going to help the nerves in this one. They do look rather dangerous on the attack. White on the right in his white. Doesn't do anything with it. Milinkovic, nice tackle. Doesn't get himself sent off. That's good news for the next game. Last thing we want is suspensions going forward. We have plenty of injuries and suspensions. With Justin getting his yellow cards on a very often occurrence. Can't even English. Don't know what Kingsley was doing there though. He had time, he had space, and he just kicks it out. That is not good. Phillips plays it out wide though. Roberts in the middle. Roberts to Helder Costa. Looks like Alowski has plenty of space on this wing. Nice little block. Probably shouldn't be giving him space like that, considering he opened the game with a goal. Phillips. Nice block by the wall. Wall did its job. We are past the extra allotted time. Can we get the ball away? Clark. Come on. Nice. Oh, come on. Ref, what are you playing at? How many free kicks do you want to give them at the end of the game? Oh. I thought that was going in. I was going to cry. I was literally going to cry. But today's first game of the video, full-time review, Leeds United 3, Hull City 3. We know the goal scorers. I can't even speak again. So, there's no need to go through them. Match stats are as follows though. Leeds United 21 shots to 16. They've had 7 to our 8 on target. 4 fouls to our 22 fouls. 0 yellow cards to 6. Again. 0 yellow cards, come on. What's the ref playing at? Dodgy. Possession, 59% to our 41. Their best performer was Nakita, who was their worst in the first half. He got 2 goals and 8.8 rating. Our best was, of course, Brewster with his 8.3. Struggling to perform was Liam Cooper. He made 1 mistake that led to a goal, giving him a 6.6. Matthew Pennington struggled for us after having 1 mistake that led to a goal, giving a 6.2. So, maybe it was a bit more risky bringing Pennington on than sticking with my 2 yellow-carded centre-backs. Cliff Byron thinks we should let the team know we appreciate their efforts. And you know what? I do. I appreciate their efforts. Assertively. What a comeback. That was a great effort. I'm proud of you all, and you should be. Yes, the ratings don't scream amazing, but come on. We just played top of the table Leeds at their ground and got a 3-3 draw. I'm happy with that, and I hope you fine folks are too. Now let's have a quick look at our inbox. Goals galore as Hull and Leeds draw. Hull gets a £5,000 fine. I did say we'd get it. We've had a few of those this season, and yes, so the only injury news for the Charlton game is, of course, Jared Bowen with his sports hernia. That is 10 days to 13, treated by the club doctor. So, yeah, he's probably going to miss Charlton Birmingham. He should be around Forest QPR sort of time. So hopefully that'll be when he makes his return. But without further ado, let's get into the second game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, time for our second game, and it is a 3 o'clock kick at the Valley. They are, of course, playing a 4-4-2 diamond. I'd rather prefer to call it a 4-1-2-1-2. It sounds much better for the description of what they're actually producing. But they have Hamed up front, who is a decent striker, and that is really it. Their team is pretty goddamn awful. And I actually bigged them up before this. They're not 23rd, they are actually 24th, because they are now on goal difference below Reading. So congratulations, Reading, you have moved up a spot. But our team is, of course, unchanged from the previous match. So we have Kingsley, Weiss, Burke and Justin at the back in front of Long. We have Irvin and Garner in front of them in central midfield, with Blow on the left, Shabani in central attacking mid, Milinkovic on the right and Brewster up front. The only thing with our team is, I was touching on it the last game, I wasn't sure how fit Brewster would be for today's match. And he's about 80. So he might make it to the 60-minute mark. I might just take him off at half-time. Depends how this game's going. But without further ado, let's get into the dressing room, see what our assistant has to say. And Cliffy Byron, as I like to call him, thinks we should encourage the team. You don't need that much encouragement when you're playing bottom of the league. But sure, Cliff, let's encourage the lads. Go out there and give these, well, they're not our fans. There might be like 200 travelling. Maybe. No, come on, it's Hull. We'll have about 1,000 travelling. Go out there and impress me. All the best for today. Have fun. Yes, have fun, children. I'm sure you'll have a great time. I expect to win. Yes, that seems the most appropriate. Yes, they're all listening keenly. They don't really love it, but it will get the job done. I was going to say of course, but surely. Surely is much more appropriate than of course. Ooh. Trip by Taylor on Justin. Will he be sent off? Apparently he didn't get anything for that. Tripped in from behind and just gets away with it. But we have Kingsley. Plays it to Blow. Blow to Garner. Garner, nice ball back over to Kingsley on the left-hand side. Can't get it, but here's form back to Garner. Shabani on the edge of the box. Plays it to Milinkovic. Back to Shabani. Has a dig. Nice save by Hessian. Sorry, Hessen. But Hessian. Yeah, he's Hessian. He's Hessian for today's game. And the Hessian catches it. It gets caught in Hessian. Long plays the ball. Kicks it straight to Cullen, who heads it down to Taylor, who should be on a card, but is not. Plays it back to Cullen, who plays it to Kale. Kale to Solly, who plays it to Hamed. Nicely collected by Long. And that danger is cut out. How old is Hamed? Jesus game, I should have paused you. Below heads it down to Kingsley. Kingsley, nice ball across to Garner in the middle. Garner plays it to Milinkovic, back to Garner. Justin has plenty of space. Oh, Justin has a dig and Hassan makes the save. This has been quite a lot of action considering we are only 8 minutes into the game. Hamed heads away to Iverson. Iverson, man. Shabani has the ball on the right. Plays it back to Justin, and it's a dead highlight. Now let's see how old Hamed is. I'm curious. He is 32. He seems like he's been around forever. And I'm going to do the cardinal sin of Football Manager. Click him, so he ends up scoring like 8 goals against us. But, geez, it feels like he's been around forever. And apparently he's only been around for like 7-8 seasons now in English football. But yes, definitely seems like he's been around a while. Solly on the right hand side now. Which one across? Can't get it to Cullen. Garner intercepts. Milinkovic is on the wall now. Dispossessed, but it has fallen to Justin. Come on, Justin, you can do this. Plays back to Garner. Nice ball into Brewster. Come on, Brewster. Oh. Brewster. Come on. Shabani whips one in. It's nice to see Brewster is actually picking up some form now. He's definitely getting into a run of scoring, which is useful. Because considering the amount of talent he's got, and considering our formation's set up for him to be scoring, he definitely should be performing. Kingsley heads it down to Below. Below gets dispossessed by Solly, though, who plays it to Kayla. To Williams, through ball to Solly. Nice football by Charlton Athletic right now. Plays it to Hamed, but it is dispossessed. We have a corner, folks. And taking it will be Cullen. Cullen whips one in. Nice head away by Alexandra Burke. Saar has picked up the ball, plays it to Kayla. Plays it to Lockyer, who plays it back to the field. Back to Kayla, who plays it again back to the field. Out wide to Cullen now on the left-hand side. Whips a ball in. Headed away. It's... Oh, come on now. If anyone scores for Charlton, it better not be Taylor. I'm still irritated by the fact he didn't get a booking for that dangerous tackle from behind. Brewster, free kick, whips it in, headed away, but it has fallen to Beck. Come on, Beck. This is why I call him Alexandra Burke. He is rather talented, although you may not agree with his methods. And that is, of course, his third goal of the season. Rather prolific for a centre-back, if I must say. Assisted by Norbert Below. And we know how Norbert Below got on last game. He's also coming back into a little bit of form. Perhaps he's overheard me saying he'll be the one that'll get dropped out of him and Milinkovic to bring Gerard Bowen back into the team. Kingsley plays it across to Garner, though. Garner takes a dig. It is hoofed away, though. Hamed is tripped by Weiss, and he's sent off. No? Okay, that was his yellow card. That had me confused. He's got a yellow. Fair enough. I really hate how it shows his yellow card and then shows the guy giving him a card. It always looks like he's about to be sent off. But Solly is on the ball on this right-hand side. Can he do anything with it? Yes, you can kick it straight into the side netting. That is always useful, I guess. It's definitely useful from our perspective, I must say. Williams has picked up a knock for them, so Garner is going to slide tackle him. Nice one, Garner. Find a guy who's got a knock and just dangerously slide into him. Taylor, 1-on-1 with Long. Nice little save by Long. They have a corner kick. This has not been as comfortable as it should have been. We're playing bottom of the league, and yeah, it's definitely looking like we're playing a mid-table team rather than a bottom team struggling. Below, I don't know if that speaks more to how we're playing or the fact that Charlton's actually putting in a decent performance. From ratings, I think it's more us struggling to do anything useful than them actually putting in any sort of decent attempt at winning. Field plays it to Kayla, back to Field back to Kayla. Kayla to Cullen to Kayla, to Lockyer. Lockyer to Solly on the right hand side. Solly has got past his man, whips one in, headed away by Burke though. Berk has been having a solid game so far. Solly has the ball, another whip across, Justin kicks it away this time, and it is dead highlights. So we go into half time, 1-0 up. We've had 7 shots to their 9, 5 on target to their 4, 3 fouls to their 14 fouls, 1 yellow card to their 2 yellow cards, 54% possession to their 46. See, this is very much how I thought the Leeds statistics would look. We got a yellow card, even though we made 3 fouls. This is literally the flip, except we actually get yellow carded. Leeds don't. Because Leeds are Leeds, and go over it, apparently. But the best performances so far have been from Reece Burke, who's got a 1 goal and a 7.2 rating. For them, their goalkeeper, Hessian, as I'm going to call him, instead of Hassan, with his 6.8 rating and 4 shots saved. Solly has been struggling for them. He's made 2 mistakes. To be honest, he's got down that right wing quite a bit. Like, he hasn't been that bad. But apparently he has been their worst performer. And our worst has been Shabani. He has made 4 mistakes and is on a 6.5. So we should probably get him off the pitch. Late scores so far are QPR 2-0 up away to Barnsley. Birmingham are 1-0 up at home to West Bromwich Albion. Bristol City Blackburns 0-0. Derby is 1-0 up against Millwall. Leeds is 1-1 at home to Cardiff. Nottingham Forest 0. Sheffield Wednesday 0. Preston North End 1. Luton Town 0. Stoke 2. Reading 0. Swansea 1. Middlesbrough 0. Wigan 1. Huddersfield 0. I feel like I'm on final score right now. But it's not the final score, it's only half time. Cliff Byron thinks we should try to encourage the team, and I think Cliff always thinks we should try to encourage the team. So, assertive player. Right, how has our statistics been so far? They've been a bit meh. I'm not happy with the performance. Things are going well, but I know you're capable better. Yeah, that seems most appropriate. Garner is struggling. Wise. Right, so let's do this. Don't like making double substitutions at half time, but Pennington for Weiss. I don't want to risk Weiss getting a red. We'll see how Shabani goes, and we'll make that third substitution on Shabani if we can. Hopefully we don't pick up any more yellow cards or get any weird injuries, and we can take Shabani off, give Terrell the last 30 minutes of the game, and bish bash bosh, real good nosh. We are holding on to 8th place at the moment. Only on goal difference are we behind Fulham and a point behind Cardiff. In fact, as much as I hate to say it, we could do with Leeds winning. After all, Leeds are playing against Cardiff right now, and if we want to sneak into the playoffs, it would be rather helpful of them to win. But Williams has the ball on the counter-attack. Not sure why he's still on the pitch with his knock, but he has played a nice ball through to Hemed, and as I said, I'm going to click him and he's going to score. Now, I did say he's got 8 goals. That was obviously me being rather dramatic, but in good old Football Manager fashion, he scored. Very typical of Football Manager. You're very predictable, Football Manager. I do say. Everyone is fired up after I told them I want some passion fruit. Fetch me the passion fruit. Evan, you should do better. I expect better of you, Evan. 68th minute. We are still 1-1. Now, this is definitely a game we need to be winning. Come on. I demand more. In fact, I know we're away, but let's get attacking, because this is ridiculous. Milinkovic plays one. Oh, nice header by Magnus. Joshua Magnus with his third goal of the season, assisted by David Milinkovic. Let's have a little look at this. He throws it to Justin, who plays it straight back to him. Goes past one, goes right up to the line, plays it back to Magnus, who just nods it in at the near post. That was not a bad little goal at all. 2-1 now against Charlton Athletic. Hamed plays it to Williams. I'm still bewildered how 10 minutes from the end of the game, Williams, who picked up a knock in the first half, is still on the pitch. Apparently Charlton don't care about how their players feel. If you get a knock there, you will play till you collapse. So if you're out there and you're thinking of playing... See? What did I say? They took him off as soon as he got properly injured. Not take him off before he gets properly injured now. We'll wait till he's properly crippled before we take him off. And whilst I'm having my rant about how Charlton do not care about their players, they've just whipped one in and Lockyer has tapped it in at the back post. Yikes. And considering the amount of defenders we had in front of that, that was rather pathetic. But we have 5 minutes of added time. Can we do anything with this now? We're in 91.5. Field has won the ball back for them, and Lecco is on the counter-attack down this left-hand side. Nice tackle by Beck. He risked giving away a penalty, and luckily he didn't. So, nice play by Burke. Ball has flown over the top. Pennington. Nice one, Pennington. Pennington on the counter-attack. This is interesting. And so interesting, they don't want to show the highlight. But we have below. End of the game. Back post. Come on, steal the game. Oh, come on. We could have stole it there, lads. We could have stole it, but unfortunately we did not. And to be fair, looking at the match stats, although I felt we was on top of this game, 2-2 is a fair reflection of those stats. So, full-time review, even. Charlton Athletic 2, Hull City 2. We have had 13 shots to their 15, 8 on target to their 8 on target, 9 fouls to their 23, 1 yellow card to 2 yellow cards, 52% possession to their 48. Milinkovic was our best player with a 7.6 and 7 fouls against. Apparently getting yourself tripped up is good. Not exactly sure why. Tomer Hamed was their best performer with 1 goal and an 8.3 rating. Struggling to perform, Chris Solly with a 6.4 and Matthew Pennington with a 6.5. It doesn't tell us why either of them were struggling, but they were struggling. And the milestones. Tom Lockyer made his 25th career appearance for Charlton, and he scored his first goal. So, congratulations, Tom. You scored your first goal for Charlton against us. I feel great about that, especially considering it gave you a point. And that was the end of Hamed's goal drought. After going 626 minutes without scoring. Great. We are great at picking up Charlton fans and players alike. Assertively, I am far from pleased with what I kind of want to get aggressive, but I know the players are going to get pissy. And be like, he threw stuff at us in the changing room. Whereas if you do it at half time and then at the end be like, you was awful, they don't seem to go moaning to the media. But I'm far from pleased with what I just saw. Get better, noobs. And with that, we shall head to the fixture list and have a look at what our games shall be in the next video. So, I'm obviously going to play Sheffield Wednesday, and I was looking at the fixtures before, and I'm a sucker for pain. So, as a sucker for pain, I'm going to show you the Manchester United game, the FA Cup third round game, which, according to our club vision, we are expected as a minimum to beat them. So, I know the alarms are crazy. Expecting us to beat Manchester United in the FA Cup at Old Trafford, just to point that part out, might be a little bit of a stretch. But hopefully that's what we will be doing in the next video, as soon as we have gone to Hillsborough and beaten Sheffield Wednesday. Please. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great night, and I hope you have a great weekend. Goodbye.